guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez made something.
Collaborative albums
does
between romantic
does not
partners
sound
tend to
good.
Yeah, those three dots, dot.
be divisive at the very least, especially if the collaborative
What I
effort
like
features
from this collaboration is the content. I like seeing the relationship like in display in our faces. It's very cute. I like the content they made on the Hot Ones where they were eating the wings.
Oh, yeah.
They had
one
such a
half
good
of the
time there.
relationship stepping into different territory. Of course, there are relationships like Sonia and Cher that manage to effectively brand their relationship into hits and beloved classics. Beyonce and Jay-Z are probably
Didn't Sonia and Cher broke up because it was like abusive or some shit?
Yeah, after some point, yeah.
Oh, so that's not a good example.
the
to use.
first couple that
Uh-oh.
flocks to a lot of minds when thinking of recent collaborative efforts between couples. A couple that not only branded their love, but their relationship troubles as well. In fact, Benny Blanco said he got the idea for this album while listening to Jay-Z and Beyonce's '03 Bonnie and Clyde. There are lesser artistically successful examples, like Bobby and Whitney, and in recent history, Gwen and Blake, where fans just prefer to keep them separate musically. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are in an interesting position, and in a much safer position than their musical romance predecessors. Benny Blanco is a popular producer and writer, known for being a true hit machine, responsible for hits like Teenage Dream, Diamonds, and Love Yourself, and even Selena's own Same Old Love. Selena Gomez is a pop star that has flirted with musical retirement and
I wonder if that's how they met when he produced Same Old Duff for her.
struggled to find her artistic pulse in the streaming era. On paper, it sounds like an extremely smart idea to have her hit-making fiancé produce an album for her, while simultaneously offering a real palpable source of inspiration for the
Oh, they're
material,
cute together.
and in some ways be like the Mutt Lange to her Shania Twain. But I'm not sure that the public is all that interested in Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez as an item or pushing them as a power couple. The couple has often fired back at naysayers about their relationship. Benny Blanco has said that he's aware that Selena's fans think he's too ugly for her. He's even said he's afraid that Selena is going to wake up one day and change her mind about him. Meanwhile, Selena has shut people down and said that Benny is the happiest that she's ever been. Benny is always getting ripped to shreds for merely existing and being in love with Selena Gomez, with the resounding sentiment being how dare someone like him date someone as beautiful as her. It's an extremely shallow, oftentimes disrespectful way of looking at a relationship. But
Yeah,
it's an
that's
authentic
kind of like
Yeah,
a
I
tough
don't-
situation to be in. He has to work
Yeah.
on that to be confident in that, because that's kind of a little bit like maybe you feel like the person have something over your head that, oh, they can wake up one day and change their mind.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's not cool.
representation of our society and the expectation set upon pop starlets to present as ideal, even when it comes to their partner. In some ways, you could say the optics around the relationship reads like a Disney classic or a fairy tale that has been told time and time
I
again
see.
about love being about more than just appearance. It's also interesting that while Selena and Benny are trying to push forth their union, the internet is still so obsessed with her time with Justin Bieber. That relationship formed when Stan Twitter first emerged, so there's still a hugely parasocial and nostalgic interest in the couple that was once known as Jelena. At least a few times a year, there seems to be some trending topic
As what? Jelena?
Yeah.
Never heard that before.
that links both parties. That relationship had a profound effect on how Selena's music was interpreted and the interest in it. In the words of Taylor Swift, it's the monster on the hill. The Jelena narrative is something stans can't seem to fully deter from. But now her relationship with Benny Blanco is at the forefront. Although the public hasn't been eager to embrace this couple as pop's it couple, surely the music that comes from this record could offer some formidable PR, as the two stars express their love for each other.
Yeah.
And if not, at least inspire a favorable view of the couple.
I think it would
and
be
at the very
easier for them to be an it couple if Benny himself was already more out.
Yeah,
'Cause he is
he's behind this.
established.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
like
but he's
behind,
behind
the
the
scenes.
scenes.
People don't know what he looked like. I didn't know what he looked
Yeah.
like before the music. I think the first music video they did when he was in the video. Yeah, so. But I mean, he doesn't own anything to be out there, you know.
I think he wants to. I mean, that's what they're doing this collab together.
If he wants to, he wants to. But if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to either.
very least, inspires some really good and sticky pop music. But the album falls flat. Thematically, it's a celebration of love, but the music itself doesn't sound like it was made with much love or care. And there were warning signs from the very beginning. They kicked off this album with Scared of Loving You, which was said to be a teaser of the album. It's a very short, quaint ballad that is utterly forgettable. It just fades to the background. The instrumental sounds like music you would hear in YouTube vlogs as background music in 2012. Call Me When You Break Up featuring Gracie Abrams was released as the official single for this record. It too is short and forgettable, but at least has more of a bite and sounds like it was made to be a viral TikTok sound. I actually think
Yeah, the song with Gracie was a good one. We reacted to. I liked it. That one was a good song.
Gracie and Selena complement each other very well. The tune just feels unfinished. The second single from the album feels like the most complete song pre-release. It's dreamy 80s style pop, and it's almost a likable song. But the misfires on this song are too big to ignore or chop it up to charm. The vocal processing on this song is so distracting. Some of it muddles Selena's voice to the point where it's hard to even understand her. I seriously do not understand the creative choice with the vocal processing. It is the most obnoxious part about this song. And then there's the pre-chorus chants in this song which sound both Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter influenced, where Selena says, "But I can't wait to hold it, to hold that big, big hard heart." And she's obviously trying.
I said it was Sabrina Carpenter.
What about it?
No, you said, oh no, Selena been, saying that, like being a naughty girl in her
She has
music.
been.
Yeah, but
It's just right now. It's just right now. Everyone forefront has Sabrina right now.
trying to be cheeky here, but the cheekiness isn't even coherent, and the lyrics don't make sense. A hard heart is the exact opposite of romance. It's a shame that this song has such lousy blunders, because I think there's a nice pop song somewhere at its core. As if the teasers from this album weren't enough of an indication of Selena and Benny not putting their best foot forward, the fact that they added a song from 2019, a 7-year-old song on this album titled I Can't Get Enough, gives the sense that they might have run out of ideas while creating the album. Or worse,
Well,
never
that's
had much
not
of
fair because a lot of the big hits that Benny Blanco has were like demos that was sitting for a long time before it was like matched to the proper artist he wanted to go to.
one to begin with, and thought their love story was enough to get people invested. The decisions made with this record have just been outright lousy. We're met with a more generic appealing collection of songs, where Selena
like
herself even
Sunset
gets lost behind
Boulevard.
very obvious influences. Blue is Flame is a Charlie XCX song. This is not the first time Charlie XCX and Selena Gomez have worked together. Charlie XCX co-wrote and sung backgrounds on Selena's hit Same Old Love. But Blue is Flame toys with Charlie's hyperpop style, sounding like it came straight from the How I'm Feeling Now era. It's not a bad song, but it's just Selena doing a word-for-word Charlie impression.
Word for word, huh?
La alegría de vivir en
He's going in hard.
Yeah, quite harsh.
But I mean, he criticized Tate McRae too. He's pretty. I wonder if he praised
Literally
everybody.
might as well just be Charlie.
Do you remember him like praising somebody, or is he just hating on everyone? I don't know.
Singing the song. And to make matters worse, it's not one of Charlie's standout songs. It just feels like karaoke. Cowboy is a super generic R&B inspired track that's clearly referencing some of her past sultry work, but the production and melody is severely lacking. She does a Lana Del Rey impression for this song, and there's a lot of Lana influence on this album overall. On Said You Were Sorry, she talks
I did notice the one we did yesterday kind of felt a little bit Lana Del Rey to me as well. Yeah.
about a relationship that fizzled out, and she
Hotter,
dreams about the
younger,
person
and hotter than
apologizing
me.
for the pain they caused her. I think this would be an alright song if it wasn't for the vocal processing. The thin, over-processed vocals are so distracting, strips a lot of emotion out of the tracks, and Selena at many points in this album just sounds robotic and soulless. At times she sounds completely unrecognizable. Selena is not a powerhouse vocalist, we all know that, but given her track record, I do think Selena is capable of the songs she's singing. Every single song on this album, the vocal processing is harshly piercing. Even on songs that are supposed to be the most stripped back, it is so distracting and sounds so bad. I really don't understand how anyone could have greenlit this. The album also sees Selena and Benny just trying on so many different styles, which is not a bad idea in concept, but the other pop stars' influence, people like Lana Del Rey, Taylor Swift, and Charlie XCX's influence, comes through so strongly on these tracks that you don't get a sense of Selena or who she is on majority of the tracks. So the album lacks in production, lyrics, vocals.
I guess they're taking the popular sound right now,
Yeah.
the girls that are girling, and trying to imitate the sound. Because I mean, Selena been out of the game for a minute. She hasn't had like a banger in a good minute, so she can't like go to her previous work because that's outdated. Now she needs to switch it up. She doesn't have what to switch to, so she's trying to switch up to what's popping. I mean, is that a bad thing? I don't think so.
And hooks. Unfortunately, I can't say it sounds like a labor of love. I guess I just don't see as much of a point or narrative with this record as much as there could have been. The album itself is just an aggressively okay album that often leads with blandness.
Okay, guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.